Hi, this is Azad Ahmed, and today we're going to be reviewing the concept of LIFO and FIFO, which is in Chapter 12 of the Canadian Securities course in financial statements. So within the profit and loss account, we are accounting for how the company calculates its profit for the year. And in there we have the LIFO and FIFO concept. Let's consider a company where in January, for example, they had no inventory, they had nothing in their warehouse. In February, they had produced items and the value and cost of the products was $10. Or let's say if you're considering a larger company, of course, it could be $10,000 or $10 million, but let's keep it simple and let's say it's $10. In March, the same products they were able to buy or create and in their inventory, but their cost was more, $15. So that's normal, in inflation. When normal inflation is there, the cost of production goes up with time, so the cost of the goods increases with the passage of time. So this is normal, and we'll first of all discuss about how to calculate that. So based on this, right now in March, the value of the inventory is now $25, is the inventory value. Let's suppose that in April they were lucky and they were able to sell their products at $50, right? Now for $50, now when they're going to do their profit and loss account, they have to consider, now how are we going to calculate our profit? Are we going to say that we sold it for $50 and our cost was $10, or was our cost $15? Or do we take the average of this cost? What do we do? Or do we use 12.5? So we have two ways. One is called LIFO and the other is called FIFO. In the LIFO calculation for profit, how we calculate profit is that we say that, okay, we have sold the product at $50. This is our selling price. And we are going to minus the last in. Okay, so last in will be, in this case, March. March was our last price or cost of the product. So we're going to take $50 and minus $15 from it. Okay, and we are going to say that our profit was actually $35. So that is our profit for this selling. Now we will recalculate the inventory. Now what is the ending value of the inventory? The inventory was $25 before we sold those parts. So now we are left with, now we have minus $15 from it. We've taken that out, so our inventory is now $10 left, right? Which of course is equal to that value in February. So that is how we will basically calculate in the case of LIFO. Now let's take a look and see how we'll calculate in the case of FIFO. In that case, the profit we will calculate by taking, again, $50 is our selling price, and we're going to minus, in this case we minused the last in. Now we're going to be calculating the first in. This product came in first, so we're going to be taking $10 here, right? And in this case our profit actually comes to be $40. So as you can see, in this case, if we're going to be using that in the normal situation where there is increasing inflation, or inflation is increasing, in this case, then the profit in the case of FIFO will be less. In the case of FIFO, it will be more. And inventory, same thing we will calculate for the inventory. We'll say our inventory was worth $25, right? And now we are taking out $10 from it. So we have taken out 10 and we are now left with $15 inventory. So as you can see here, the inventory is less in the case of the LIFO, right? So this concept means that it depends on how we calculate our profit. This is how some companies may be using FIFO and they can be showing a higher profit than a similar company using LIFO. So this information you will be getting in the notes to the financial statements as to which which method they will be using. And there's a memory aid for that also. You can think of the triple L memory aid, that is in times of inflation. So in times of inflation, which has an L in it, then LIFO will provide lower profit margin, right? So that's a triple L memory aid. In times of inflation, LIFO will provide a lower profit. And so that will help you hopefully in understanding this concept. And this is linked with depreciation, which I will discuss in another video. Have an excellent day. My name is Azad Ahmed, and my information is given down at the bottom of this video. Bye for now.